Now we welcome in one of the newest Chiefs and former Oakland Raiders running back, DeAndre Washington. DeAndre, first, just welcome to Kansas City, and I gotta ask, spent 4 years with the Raiders. Just how does it feel coming over to the good guys now? How excited are you?
Yeah, man, I'm definitely excited, man. Like I was saying earlier, man, when I got the news, it was, it was a beautiful feeling. It was a blessing. The family was excited. I know you guys are fresh off a Super Bowl win, man. So I know the energy is crazy, but I'm just looking forward to coming in and getting to work with you guys.
So Chiefs fans are obviously familiar with you during your last 4 years, but you're also pretty familiar with the quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. You guys were teammates at Texas Tech. Have you had a chance to catch back up with him since you've made the decision, since it's become official? And just how was he part of the recruiting process to get you to Kansas City?
Yeah, so prior to making the final decision, we spoke and just kind of hit on all bases, man. Just asked him, I know he's in love in KC right now, as he should be. We just spoke about some things and just kind of basically confirmed, that I was making the right decision. We'll be in contact here for the next few weeks or so with this, the virtual thing going on, not being able to really be in contact. So we'll be in more contact here soon.
I got to ask, because it's always cool just being internally and being a chance to be around Patrick Mahomes, that you see him as a rookie when he kind of had a redshirt year and Alex Smith was starting, and now he's had all the success and he's the same dude. He hasn't changed at all. His personality's still the same, still treats people well the same way. Curious for you, because you've known him for so long, going back to Texas Tech. I mean, when you first met him, you guys had Baker Mayfield, Davis Webb, and Mahomes. You had 3 NFL quarterbacks on that team. What's it like for you to see the success he's having now, going back to when you first met him? He was, playing baseball and football back at Texas Tech.
Yeah, and I mean, that was pretty hard. That's not an easy feat either, man. To do 2 sports at the collegiate level is definitely not easy, especially for a quarterback. But he was able to handle it. I don't know most guys who will be able to, and that along with the competition with with Baker and Davis, he was able to handle it well, man. And one thing I will say that I've noticed about Pat, no matter the the accolades or bad games from time to time, that he never really gets too high, never really gets too low. It's kind of just that that poised mindsets, and I think you'll go to war with anybody like that. So
yeah,
it's been a pleasure watching them kind of groom over these last few years.
Whether it was on the field or off the field, what was your favorite Mahomes story? Like when people ask you, you had a chance to be around Patrick Mahomes in college, and now he's, the best player in football. Like, what's the go-to story that you've got to share, that you're allowed to share, that you can share? Before Patrick texts you and is like, hey, what did you tell me that for, man?
Yeah. I mean, we definitely had some, some stories, man, back in our Tech days, man. We're going to leave those in the past. But,
all right.
I mean, just, I think just the genuine friendship we was able to, establish, man, just over the course of Tech, and even being rivalries these last, 2 years. So, and just being, him being the same guy and just being able to watch his success, kind of from afar, it's just been, a good thing to see, especially, just seeing how he came in at Tech and how he elevated his game. It's just been a good thing to see for him.
I gotta imagine it's gotta be weird for you on the sideline when he's making all these crazy throws and everybody around you is like, oh, where's this coming from? You're like, dude, I've been watching this for like 5 years. He's been doing the same stuff.
It's crazy, man. Like some of the stuff I would tell people that he was doing at Tech, they definitely just wouldn't believe me. And I was like, well, I understand, because I didn't believe it either at first. But, once I guess, now they've seen him play, on the biggest stage, it's hard not to believe now.
Obviously familiar with Mahomes, but also familiar with Eric Bieniemy, the Chiefs' offensive coordinator. Heard that, he recruited you when he was at the University of Colorado there. What do you remember about Bieniemy, and just what's it like for you now having a chance to play with him, play for him?
Just a solid guy, man. Clean-cut guy, kind of a straight shooter. He's going to tell it like it is. He was actually, one of the few coaches that actually left a mark, during the recruiting process, on me and my family. I know my mom, she really, loved him, and I was actually considering Colorado, but and even like I said, just being in the division these last 4 years, we've always kept in touch and seeing each other twice a year. So, we always talked about, making this happen. So it's a good thing that we're finally able to make it happen now.
Yeah, he'll shoot you straight. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. He'll tell you exactly how you feel.
Not at all. You gotta love it though. You gotta love and respect that. I respect that about him.
Absolutely. And just curious, your opportunity, obviously playing with Patrick Mahomes and the weapons the Chiefs have on offense, you've seen it up close during your time with the Raiders. But Andy Reid's offense, just as somebody who likes the game, as a student of the game, what do you appreciate about how he calls his plays, about how he runs his offense, and how do you think it fits well with what you do, not just running the ball, but your ability just to catch the ball out of the backfield and find ways to make guys miss?
I mean, I think he's a offensive genius. He's a guru. I think if you look around the league, a lot of plays that other teams do kind of have some some scheme of Andy Reid in it. Regardless of the playmakers he have on the field, he always finds a way to get his playmakers involved, which is not an easy thing. You got egos and different things of that nature. He's able to get all his guys involved, and I really tip my hat off him for that, because like I said, it's not an easy thing, and I just think his creativity is is just different. He's in a different league when it comes to that, and I just feel like it'll be a good mesh. I pride myself on being an every down back, a guy that can do it all, catch, run, block. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we can mesh and make some plays for the Chiefs.
All right, DeAndre, before we let you go, I've got to put you on the spot because it's just been the conversation on social media among Chiefs players over the last few days. It's the best high school football in the country. Patrick Mahomes and McCole Hardman have been battling. Patrick saying, obviously, it's Texas high school football. McCole saying it's Georgia. And now Tyrann Mathieu getting involved saying, hey, don't forget about Louisiana. Growing up in Houston, playing in college at Texas Tech, is this a discussion, and where do you fall in this debate?
I think, they really know Texas football is really where it's at, especially when you talk about high school football. Like it's different out here. Like it's almost a religion, kind of say. Like it's just a different breed, different brand of football. And Georgia has some guys, hats out to them, but I think Texas for sure, we got it on lockdown over here in Lone Star State.
That's been the consensus. There's a lot more guys from Texas on the roster for the Chiefs right now, so I think they're going to win that debate in the locker room. I'm sure that conversation will continue. But DeAndre, we appreciate your time, man. Appreciate you joining us and spending a little part of your day with us. And I know we're excited whenever all this stuff ends and everybody gets a chance to be around. I know you're excited to get in the locker room and everything, but we appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you once everybody reports back.
No doubt, my man. Appreciate you having me. Looking forward to it.